Did you know that 89% of workers admit to wasting time every day at work? Also, 31% of workers waste at least 1 hour at work every day. These are statistics that are found on a website called Zippia.com. I'll be sure to leave this link to the information on these statistics in the description box below. So today I want to talk to you about time wasting. Wasting time can be such a hindrance to our personal and professional development. It can delay our dreams and goals even further. So, let's go over a couple of things so that you can have a better understanding of time wasting. There are different types of time wasters. Some of them include procrastination, distractions, and indecision. A lot of times we simply do not move forward because we just put things off thinking, oh well, I'll just do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes and it doesn't get done. We also may spend a lot of time being distracted by frivolous things like watching TV or scrolling on timelines of social media. Then there are other times where we are just plain indecisive. Make a decision already. Now, considering these types of time wasters, you may want to take some time to get to the root cause of them. Believe it or not, there may be a psychological reason behind our time wasting behaviors, such as fear, lack of clarity, or perfectionism. Take the much needed time to dig deep to find those answers. Now let's talk about the consequences of wasting time. Time wasting can have a huge impact on our goals. It can hinder our personal growth and goal achievement because we can keep putting off doing what we absolutely must do in order to move forward, to the point that we'll wake up one day old and gray, wondering, where did the time go? It can also cause psychological effects. There's a mental toll of wasting time. It can just cause us to be stressed out, have feelings of guilt, low self-esteem, and to touch on what I said a moment ago about growing old and gray, realizing that you hadn't accomplished your dreams or goals. When we get to that point, we may actually come to realize we have regrets. So we don't want to have any regrets in life. After considering all of these factors, and you decide that you are ready to stop procrastinating, stop wasting time, let's go over a few strategies for overcoming time wasting. Strategy number 1. Time management techniques. Utilize prioritization or time blocking to prioritize tasks that are more important and block out time in your daily schedule to accomplish them. Strategy number 2. Mindfulness practices. Mindfulness can play a role in combating time-wasting behaviors. You can do things like staying present, recognizing triggers, or even meditating on the things that you want to accomplish. Strategy number 3, setting clear goals. It is very important to set clear and specific goals, as this will help you to be more likely to achieve them within a reasonable amount of time. I want to take a moment to pause right here and just ask you to do me a really big favor. Go ahead, if you're finding value in anything that I'm going over today about time wasting, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button. You can also leave me a comment below or share this video with someone who could actually find value or who could use this information. I would really appreciate if you could do one of those things for me. All right, now let's get back to these. Here's something else that I want you to consider. Develop productive habits. 2 examples of this would be Number one, building routines. It's significant to build a daily routine or habit because it will help you to be more productive. Number two, eliminating distractions. Take some time to analyze some of the current things you're doing in between your daily work activities. Are there any environmental or technical distractions? Meaning, do you work from home but are surrounded by a lot of noise inside the home or outside? Do you find yourself on social media several times a day? Now, I'll give you an example of what I mean here. Several years ago, I was scrolling through my YouTube feed while working in the office at my desk. I just so happened to notice the notification bell with a large number on it. This particular day, I was curious to see what it was. Lo and behold, it was an alert to tell me how many hours I had spent on YouTube for that week or the month. I can't remember if it was that week or that month. But I know it was a ridiculous amount of time I had spent on watching YouTube videos. So at that moment, I said to myself, this is a lot of time. How about you just try and cut that time in half and just focus more on your professional development? So when I made that decision and put that plan into action, I saw a significant improvement with my work productivity. I had also gained a promotion that same year. So I was definitely, pleased with that outcome. And, it was worth it. Now let's talk about cultivating a positive relationship with time. When we are truly ready to stop wasting time, then we have to get real about two things. Number one, we need to do a mindset shift. We must value time and shift our perspective towards its significance in our lives. Number two, we should also have more gratitude and reflection. So I encourage you to have more gratitude for time and reflect more on your usage of time, because it's one thing that we cannot get back once it's wasted. So let's recap a few things from today's topic of time wasting. I went over the different types of time wasters, the importance of identifying the root causes, the consequences of wasting time, strategies for overcoming time wasting, developing productive habits, cultivating a positive relationship with time. And I also, remember I said I was going to put the link down below in the description box for that statistical information on time wasting. Yeah, I went ahead and did that too. Don't forget to check out the description box below if you're interested in those statistics regarding time wasting. So, I hope you found this information to be helpful for your personal and or professional development. I encourage you to implement at least one of these strategies discussed today to help you overcome time wasting habits. Now, do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, don't forget to move forward and shine like the star you were created to be.